Welcome to Shomach Shova on the Daf. We're holding a Menachos Daf Tzadik Dalet. The Gemara in Amud Beis gives us the description of how the Lechem Hapanim look like. The Gemara brings two shitas. Reb Chanina says, Kemin Teva Prutza, which means it was a U shape, a square, a flat bread. The other shita holds, Rabbi Yochanan Amar, Kemin Sfina Rekedes, it's more of an angle, looks like a triangle, it looks like a dancing boat. Fascinating that the Balaturim in the Pasuk of Vayikra Chavdal Pasuk 8 it says, "V'lakachta soilis v'afisa oiso shtem chalos." You have to make the 12 chalos. Says the Balaturim, "V'afisa oiso" is the gematria Kemin Teva Prutza and the gematria of Sfina Rekedes. The numeric value of V'afisa oiso is the two shapes that the Lechem Hapanim had. Now, what is the oimek of these shapes? Bring over here what Rosh Hashanah Hirsch says in Pashas Truma. He says that he starts with the mandama that holds Kemin Teva Prutza is that the flat part of the bread is the same size of what it's holding above it, which is the bread above it. So he goes and says that the Yisoid, and maybe just to add to what he's saying, Lechem Hapanim, as we'll see in the next Dapim, Lechem Hapanim is the inyan of Parnasa, Lechem Hapanim is the inyan of Mizoynos Shalodam. Here comes all the shefa and revocha to a person in his day-to-day life. A person always has to do, when he's taking care, he's not taking care only of himself. He has to take care of himself and of his friend together. He always has to have room to hold another challah above him. Meaning a person should do parnasa for himself and take care of another one, another yid. He adds over there a Shar Hirsch that according to Mandama, it can be Sfina Rekedes, it's even more so. Because the Sfina Rekedes means that the bottom of the original challah is very small, but it holds on top another lechem, another full lechem above it. A person should take care of others more than he takes care of himself. And with this, he goes on to explain Gavaldik that in our Mishnah it says that what's unique about Lechem Hapanim, you prepare each one on its own, but they're baked shtaim. They're baked two together. Because the idea of the Hapanim is that each one takes care of his fellow Yid. So they're baked two together. And they're baked Shnei Yisroinim. We know that Yisroin is the food of Adam. That was the size of the man. Shnei Yisroinim means you have one for yourself and one for your friend. And the Seder of Lechem Hapanim, as we'll see later, is two ma'arachos. You have two rows, each that are one connected to each other. Because you don't have always the whole concept of Lechem Hapanim of Parnasa of a Yid is always to have someone else in mind when he takes care of himself. Another nice remez, the Daf al Daf brings the name of the Sefer B'Midbar Yehuda, someone who is a Holocaust survivor, and he brings over there like this. He says, if the Lechem is the remez to Parnasa, and we know shekoshim is zoynus of shel Adam kekriyas Yamsuf. That's the idea mandara that says that the lechem looks like Sfina Rekedes, like a ship dancing in the sea, to tell us that it's like in the sea, like Kriyas Yamsuf. When you have a Sfina Rekedes, you have a dancing ship. Literally means sometimes the ship goes up, sometimes the ship goes down. Sometimes the parnasa is more, sometimes the parnasa is less. And he says the idea of Teva Prutza is when a person has a shefa and he has the bread, it should always be open. Always have the room for other people to come in and enjoy what you have. Never be closed off. Always be parutz l'rvacha. So we have here some nice remazim that are brought down in the later Sfarim. Anyone who wants to join or sponsor Shomach Shava Shiurim, please email shomachshava@gmail.com.